More than 800 people with one mission, promoting a healthy environment. We are the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection.
Environmental education is a big part of our mission here at the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. Project WET and the Youth Environmental Program are just two examples of the many different programs and outreach efforts throughout the various divisions of the agency. The DEP's Sarah Alford joins us now with a few recent examples.
Thanks, Greg. The DEP's annual Earth Day celebration took on a slightly different look this year. Because of all the school days missed this winter, many of the schools that join us every year at the Clay Center had to cancel. The solution? Road trip.
Which tire would you want on your car?
This one. Because then it's easier to roll, but if you're on this one, it feels like your tires are already popped.
So which one would be better for the earth? This tire or this tire?
This tire.
If the schools can't come to you, the solution is pretty simple. You go to the schools. This year, instead of one big centrally located event, the DEP held several mini Earth Days throughout Earth Week, like the one here at Rock Branch Elementary School in Putnam County.
I'm thrilled that Travis and his crew brought so many people to participate. You know, we really didn't know how many people were going to be able to come since they had to travel here rather than all organized in one place. So I'm thrilled that he brought so many people. I know the kids are excited.
I like Earth Day because then we can save everything in the earth, and then you should ride bikes, not cars, because then if you use a car, it has gasoline and stuff like that, and it'll let it off, and so we should ride bikes more. Everybody should.
Teachers here at Rock Branch say teaching kids to be good environmental stewards needs to start early because it can have a positive impact for the rest of their lives.
By picking up trash and putting them in the recycling bin so you can get something new and you don't have to waste trash or things.
I think they don't really have a good concept when they're young about how much they use and how much they can do with what they use to help our planet. And I think helping them understand that what the resources we have on our planet are important for them to conserve for future generations. So I think once we let them know how they can reuse, how they can recycle, how they can conserve our resources, then it helps them be a better citizen.
And while the DEP's annual Earth Day celebration is geared more to grade school aged kids, there are plenty of programs to help reinforce that message to older students. In addition to our own in-house programs like Youth Environmental Day and Junior Conservation Camp, the DEP also partners with other state agencies to help spread word, like at this year's Envirothon, a conservation, education, and competition program for high school students sponsored by the West Virginia Conservation Agency. They came from all over the state. More than 30 teams competing at this year's Envirothon at Mineral Wells in Wood County. The West Virginia Envirothon focuses on 5 subject areas: aquatics, forestry, soils, wildlife, and a current environmental topic. This year, sustainable agriculture and local foods.
I like the Envirothon because I get to learn about aquatics and soils and wildlife all together and forestry, and it's really good to learn in life for when I get older and I want to plant a garden, to know what I need to do to the soil and what if I want to plant trees, what trees are in West Virginia, and aquatics, what I need to do to the water to keep it healthy and to just make the world a better place.
Teams are made up of 5 students and an adult supervisor, with the top 5 teams earning college scholarships. The goal of the program is for students to work as a team to acquire natural resource knowledge and critical thinking skills. Teams prepare by learning all they can about natural resources and environmental issues. Team members say it's important for young people to take an active interest in protecting our environment.
It's extremely important because they need to understand, how it's going to impact their future. They need to realize that it's extremely important that we need to take actions to prevent, catastrophes in the future, and we need to take responsibility for our actions now so as not to cause problems in the future.
In addition to the hands-on learning, students at the Envirothon get a chance to meet with environmental professionals from federal, state, and local natural resource agencies and explore career opportunities in environmental-related fields. Topping the field this year, 2 teams from Moorfield High School. Moorfield Gold took the gold and the $5,000 scholarship. Moorfield Blue finished second. Teams from Ripley, Cabell Midland, and Elkins High Schools rounded out the top 5. Greg, this is the 18th year for the West Virginia Envirothon. To find out more about the program and how your school can take part in next year's competition, check out the West Virginia Conservation Agency's website, wvca.us. For Environment Matters, I'm Sarah Alford.
Thanks, Sarah. Some students from South Charleston got a chance to take their classroom outdoors with a little help from the DEP's Youth Environmental Program.
He's moving, see?
Fourth graders from Montrose Elementary got an up-close look at some native plant and animal species. They learned to read maps and how to use that information when hiking in the woods, and how simple things that they can do can help protect our environment. There was also plenty of time for fun activities like kayaking.
There's a frog in my boat!
Kim Shomo, a teacher at Montrose, has organized the event at Camp Virgil Tate in Cross Lanes for the past several years, and invites the DEP and several other groups like the Division of Natural Resources and the Division of Forestry to participate. Students also got a chance to take a visit to a local observatory to learn about astronomy, and got to plant their own sugar maple trees in pots made from recycled newspapers. 2 West Virginia schools are among 48 in the country to be recognized as Green Ribbon schools by the U.S. Department of Education. Eastwood Elementary in Monongalia County and Cameron High School in Marshall County were honored for their eco-friendly practices while decreasing utility costs, encouraging a healthy lifestyle among students and staff, and providing effective environmental and sustainability education. They joined previous West Virginia winners, Petersburg Elementary, Hometown Elementary in Putnam County, the Wyoming County Career and Technical Center, and the entire Marshall County school system, all 13 schools. We'll have a closer look at this year's winners in an upcoming edition of Environment Matters. Coming up, getting rid of old unwanted electronics in an environmentally responsible way can sometimes be a problem. And that's why e-cycle events like this are becoming so popular. We're back in a minute.